He called my flowers a failure, but I bloomed a legacy he couldn't touch. His betrayal cut deep, but I arranged a life that outshone his lies. I'm Elise Vega, 34, in my Miami floral shop, staring at a voicemail from my husband's lawyer, voice trembling. You never mentioned her business. Victor, my husband, had sneered. Your bouquets won't build a future. He'd left for his coworker Nora, her pregnancy, his excuse to discard me. Weeks later, at my floral showcase, he saw the truth I'd hidden. If you cheer for women reshaping their worth, hit like and subscribe. Share your city. What would you do in Elise's shoes? The shop's warm glow lit my ledger, a half-eaten empanada on the counter. Happy birthday, Sophia, in faded ink. My apron, stained from pruning roses, bore the weight of a cancelled order. My hands, steady for arranging blooms, shook after Victor's call to his cousin. Elise's flowers are a hobby. I need a legacy. His text at midnight. With Nora. I'm done. I replied, farewell. His 33 missed calls followed. I sipped my café con leche, each gulp fueling my resolve. 10 days ago, I'd brewed Victor's coffee, dark roast, no cream, in his Tech Summit mug. He'd scrolled his phone, ignoring me. Client drinks, he'd said, leaving his ring by the sink. 5th time that week. It catches on cables, he'd claimed, showing the faint mark. I nodded, sidestepping the question. Who drinks on a Tuesday? My assistant, Sophia, popped in. Elise, you okay? Been here 15 minutes. Her eyes, keen from spotting wilted petals, lingered. Just strategizing, I said, scrubbing sap from my hands under scalding water. The sting grounded me. A lost order stung. So did Victor's absence. At least my roses bloomed. I'd sensed it for months. Victor stopped admiring my arrangements, ignored my late nights, kept praising Nora. Nora's reports are flawless. Nora gets the game. Her name, crisp as her spreadsheets, graded. At his office gala, I'd worn the coral dress he loved, but he texted all night, grinning at his phone. Nora's thrilled about the deal, he'd said. I'd asked, who's texting? He'd shrugged. Just work. Our texts faded, my floral designs, his one-word replies. A month ago, I'd sent a photo from our Key West trip. Miss us. His reply, a thumbs-up emoji. Friends envied our vibrant bond. My brother called us a perfect bouquet. But vibrancy was me arranging alone while Victor worked late. I took extra orders to escape our silent condo. Sophia returned. You sure? I nodded, but her frowns stayed. At the shop, I moved with precision, tying bouquets, calming clients. At 11 p.m., a wedding order faltered. The bride begged, fix it. Weary worked it in 20 minutes. It held. I held her hand, steady, while Victor's silence pulsed. At 2 a.m., I sat alone, phone off. With Nora. I'm done. The shop's humid air hummed, a steady rhythm. My reflection, worn but fierce. I'd saved a wedding. I could save myself. By dawn, I'd split our accounts and called a locksmith. Our condo, Victor's sleek design, felt empty. I packed his laptops, shirts, smartwatch he flaunted for Nora. Her favorite cologne went last. By noon, 12 boxes lined the door. The locksmith, Leo, grinned. Husband drama? Tuesdays are wild. New locks snapped shut, final as a clipped stem. My phone buzzed. 33 missed calls, 13 texts from Victor. Mistake. Nora's just a coworker. Elise, I'm sorry. I ignored them, sipping rose I'd saved for us. At 3 p.m., the doorman buzzed. Mr. Vega's keys dead. Victor's voice cracked. What's this? I said, your stuff's packed. Take it. Boxes thudded through the intercom. At my shop's floral showcase for community gardens, I unveiled a $4 million grant named for Ms. Rosa, my mentor who saw my vision when Victor didn't. My team cheered. Sophia toasted. To Elise, who blooms without permission. Victor's texts piled, unread. Nora emailed. It was nothing. I'm off to Atlanta. I didn't reply. Her corporate spark was his illusion, not my weight. 6 months later, I stood at a floral expo, promoted to chain owner. Sophia raised her glass. To Elise, who needs no one's roots. Miami sparkled below, my new studio alive with my blooms, my art. Victor crashed at his friends, chasing Nora's shadow. I deleted our photos, not in spite, but peace. My reflection in the expo's glass showed a woman who stopped waiting. Freedom was arranging my own legacy, petal by petal, brighter than any vow.